Welcome back to African First's channel, where we explore ancient mysteries that bridge history, mythology, and faith. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating yet controversial topics in biblical lore, the Nephilim. Who were they? What was their purpose on earth? And what led to their ultimate downfall? To uncover these answers, we'll turn to an ancient text known as the Ethiopian Book of Enoch. Stay tuned because this isn't just a story, it's a cosmic drama filled with angels, giants, rebellion, and divine judgment. The term Nephilim is often associated with giants or fallen ones, but its roots trace back to Genesis 6 verse 4 in the Bible. It says, "The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them." But who exactly were these sons of God? According to the Book of Enoch, they were not ordinary beings, they were angels. Specifically, 200 angels known as the Watchers descended to earth against God's will. Let's hear it straight from chapter 6 of Enoch. "And it came to pass when the children of men had multiplied, that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw and lusted after them." While Genesis mentions the Nephilim briefly, it doesn't elaborate on their origins or connection to angels. However, Jude 1 verse 6 in the New Testament hints at rebellious angels being imprisoned, which aligns with Enoch's account. Types, tribes, and hierarchy of the Watchers. While Semjaza and Azazel are among the most infamous leaders of the Watchers, they were far from alone. In fact, according to the Book of Enoch, there were at least 8 distinct tribes or groupings of these fallen angels, each led by prominent figures who specialized in different forms of forbidden knowledge. Together, they formed a complex hierarchy that corrupted humanity in myriad ways. Semjaza, the chief rebel. Semjaza is often considered the ringleader of the rebellion. He convinced 200 other Watchers to descend to earth, promising them he would take full responsibility if their actions angered God. As described in Enoch chapter 6:3, "And Semjaza, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear ye will not indeed agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin." Despite his initial bravado, Semjaza ultimately became one of the first to face divine punishment. Azazel, the teacher of sin. Azazel stands out as perhaps the most notorious of the Watchers. His role extended beyond mere lust, he actively taught humanity how to create weapons, armor, and tools of war. More disturbingly, he introduced vanity and materialism through cosmetics and jewelry. Enoch chapter 8:1 states, "And Azazel taught men to make swords, and knives, and shields, and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth and the art of working them. For his crimes, Azazel was sentenced to eternal imprisonment under the earth." Gadriel, the deceiver of righteousness. Gadriel played a particularly insidious role. According to Enoch chapter 9:6, he was responsible for teaching humans how to deceive others, including methods of assassination and betrayal. Some interpretations even suggest Gadriel may have been the serpent in Eden who tempted Eve. Gadriel's influence spread moral decay across the world, making him one of the most despised of the Watchers. Barakiel, the astrologer. Barakiel introduced astrology and divination to humanity. While astrology might seem harmless today, in the context of Enoch, it represented humanity's attempt to usurp divine authority over time and destiny. Enoch chapter 8:3 mentions, "And Barakiel taught astrology to men." This act further distanced humanity from reliance on God. Kokabeel, the star knower. Kokabeel, whose name means "star of God," focused on celestial knowledge, teaching humans about the movement of stars and planets. Like Barakiel, Kokabeel blurred the line between sacred wisdom meant only for angels and profane knowledge accessible to mortals. Enoch chapter 8:4 notes, "And Kokabeel taught the signs of the stars." Armoros, teaches humans the resolution of curses and spells. Asbeel teaches humans the ways of death and despair. Penemu teaches humans the bitterness of life and the secrets of writing. The Bible doesn't explicitly mention these detailed roles or hierarchies. However, Jude 1 verse 6 hints at rebellious angels being bound in chains, which parallels the imprisonment of the watchers in Enoch. Similarly, Genesis 6 verse 4 alludes vaguely to giants without elaborating on their origins or functions. With such a vast network of corrupting influences, it's no wonder that the Watchers' presence on Earth spiraled into chaos. But what exactly did they accomplish, and why did their mission fail so catastrophically? That's where we'll pick up next. What was their original mission? According to Enoch, God intended the Watchers to observe humanity, not interfere. They were meant to serve as guardians, ensuring the purity of creation. But instead, they chose rebellion. Enoch chapter 9 captures the outcry of righteous angels to God, "Thou sayest what Azazel hath done, who hath taught all unrighteousness on earth and revealed the eternal secrets which were preserved in heaven." Their failure set off a chain reaction of chaos on earth. The concept of guardian angels exists in both traditions and the Bible, though the idea of them falling due to lust is unique to the Book of Enoch. God's response was swift and severe. He commanded the archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel to intervene. Enoch chapter 10 outlines their tasks: imprisoning the Watchers, binding Azazel hand and foot, and cleansing the earth through the great flood. Bind Azazel hand and foot, and cast him into the darkness. And destroy all the spirits of the reprobate and the children of the Watchers. Thus began the end of the Nephilim era. The story of Noah's Ark in Genesis mirrors this cleansing, though it lacks the explicit mention of angelic imprisonment. So, what can we learn from the tale of the Nephilim? It holds deeper truths about power, corruption, and redemption. One thing is clear: their story serves as a cautionary tale about straying from divine purpose. And once again, such a crucial book revealing the angelical rebellion and its consequences was removed from the Catholic and Protestant Bibles, and the whole world is devoid of this teaching and divine blessing by negligence of the church leaders. Thanks to the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church kept this scripture for centuries, and the whole world have it now. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the Book of Enoch. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content exploring the mysteries of our past.